the Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie.
Today we're reacting to some crazy trans tweets, videos, all that.
Fun, wow.
Yeah, let's just press play.
Hello, my name is Bridget Bandit, and I'm speaking in opposition to SB 18. I'm a born and raised Texan and full-time drag queen. Previously, I've worked with children throughout my life as a swim instructor, teaching summer art camps, hosting children's birthday parties, and volunteering in my church as a youth group leader. Today, I occasionally host drag queen story times. These kinds of events don't differ much from the kind of work I did before, yet this bill would impact my ability to work with children simply based on a subjective and ill-defined expectation of how I should look.
I don't think it has anything to do with how this guy looks. It's more of his intention, which screams
Right.
kitty toucher.
I don't think you instructed swim lessons in drag.
And if you did, I'm really disturbed.
How would your wig stay on? How would your makeup stay on? There's no way possible that you did that, like in drag. You were probably a man doing those things, and then you'd continue to do drag at night.
Why do 1% of the population have the strong desire to be around children and talk to them about sex stuff?
They're not. That's not even a though. That's a person in drag. It's a drag queen.
Who would identify as trans
But that's
or
not
queer?
trans.
Doesn't matter. That's how they identify.
But queer, whatever. I'm not going to fight you on that because that's just like too open-ended. But you're not trans. You didn't transition. You just wear women's clothing sometimes. If anything, you're non-binary.
Either way, it's part of the LGBT blah blah. Yeah. Okay, we'll go on to the next one. Okay, let's see how far we can get on this one before he totally grosses us both out.
Hi everyone,
Too late.
me Sophie.
Are you Winnie the Pooh?
Hello, Sophie. It looks like you're in the women's bathroom.
Oh,
The loo.
where's the honey? It sounds like you're trying to be Winnie the Pooh.
I just want to address some people's ignorance on trans femme people and their voices. It is not just some miracle of HRT, like many other things that happen to the body and the brain. It's a lot more complicated than that, and one has to go through training, vocal training, and learn how to physically raise their larynx, and eventually they just get used to it, and that becomes their natural voice. But I worked very hard at this. And
Well, you don't have to. You could still look like a dude and have a high-pitched voice. Have you heard of gay men?
It's in the post thing, the description, it says it's not a party trick, so I'm assuming that a lot of people must be asking him to do the roar. You ever seen Shrek the Third?
No.
There's a little clip that people use as a meme from that movie.
Yeah.
And it's a little fat boy going, do the roar.
Oh.
That's what I imagine is going on. And so I don't know how I feel about this individual because they make my, skin crawl. Yeah. But I don't think that their point is completely invalid. Like, if you've transitioned, you shouldn't be using your original voice as, a party trick. Yeah, yeah. Or, the who are like, oh my God, it's man now. Those kind of things.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just proves it's an act.
Well, and that's the thing is, this guy is trying to say that he worked really hard to get his female voice in check, and so he doesn't want to have to go to his male register because he's trying to have a female voice. And yes, if you're really trans, I can see that being the case, but I think that you're just doing the roar.
I think that if he wants to talk like this, with his tongue flat on the bottom, and a high-pitched voice, he's going to have to kind of work on his face too, because it's really, really screaming maleness.
Or just kind of keep doing whatever you want to do and just leave people alone. It doesn't seem like he's bothering anyone.
As long as he's not in the women's room, yeah.
Yes, as long as you're not forcing your way into my bathroom or being a creep, you can do whatever you want with your voice and talk like a fucking weirdo all you want.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, next one.
But you need to try less being like somebody you're not and start to humble yourself and be somebody that God made you to be. He didn't make a man to be a woman. He made the man to be a man. He didn't make the woman to be a man. He made the woman to be a woman. And this is the truth. What are you going to do? Come attack me now? I should. Hey, man, it's up to you. If you want to pull that on me, well, God bless you. So you just threatened me with a gun. You just pulled a gun on my face. Man, Lord have mercy on you. This means that you don't even know who you are. Nope, I still love you. Even though you pulled a gun on me, I still love you. I still bless you.
Well, I wonder if
Watching it the second time made me buy it even less. I don't know about you.
let's say the guy thinks he's a woman, but it's his gun is as trans as he is. Does the gun identify as real? Is it fake?
That's what I said. Now you're on my team.
Is
We had a mess up with the recording. I was saying this video seems fake, and now she's on my side. I just continue.
I was just thinking, I don't agree with the preacher at
Yes.
all. I don't believe there is a God. There's way too much f***ed up shit in this world to believe there could be a God, especially with the trans shit happening now. I believe in God less. But this guy talking and being like, God made you to be a man. Sorry, I went to Southern for some reason, but he made you to be a man. He made you to be a man.
You need to slow your roll.
Okay. And God made you to be a woman. And I still love you, even though you pulled a gun out on me.
I
No,
don't
if
think
this
it was real.
Like I said, if this was real,
It's got to be a fake gun.
this is hypothetical.
Fake person.
I would not be loving you. Like, if you pulled a gun out on me and you wanted to shoot me, I wouldn't love you. If you, shot someone, I wouldn't love you. If you someone, I wouldn't love you. That's why I think sometimes that these Christians are a little crazy, you know? Because if you're loving someone who's doing something absolutely horrible, there's something wrong with you. And I think that it's like two sides of the same coin. You know, the crazy Christians and the crazy trans. Anything to say?
I think it's fake because this guy didn't flinch. I also think that if you're willing to pull a gun on someone, you're at least going to smack him a little bit. I don't think you're going to take a threatening murder charge and not at least do a little assault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't get that mad to pull a gun and not at least, tap him with the barrel a little. You know what I mean? He didn't. He just put it in his face and then walked away. And the guy was just like, a gun. He didn't even react like normal people would react.
Okay.
I don't think it's real. I think this is his friend. And they got a quick little costume and a fake gun and we're like, bing, and then he's like, a viral clip for my channel, yay.
Remember
Let
this
us
one?
know in the comments if you believe it's real or false.
So the city of Oshkosh, Bagash, discusses a taxpayer-funded drag show for little children that city has arranged and gushed over toddlers tipping drag queens. You know, when they put their little dollar bills with their little tiny little fat fingers and they put it into the spandex tight thong of a male with a penis, and it's the balls are right near the little baby fingers with the dollar bill.
Can you stop?
And you're just thinking, this is wrong, right? This is wrong. I'm just giving you a visual of what it is that they're discussing. Because they're like, oh, this is great. This is so wonderful. And it's like that baby's little fingers are right near the the shaft. It's right near the shaft. Are we really going there?
I want to kill myself.
Going there. We're going there.
I'm going to end my life now.
Just saying. Now let's listen to these crazy people talk about pedophilic stuff.
I know last year it was a waiting line to even get it. It was really well attended. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. And I'm expecting wonderful days this summer as well.
Yeah, it was really fun last year. And my, at the time, 3-year-old had such a good time tipping the drag queens and the other drag performers.
The baby's fingers were near the drag queen's shaft, the penis shaft. This is not right.
A 3-year-old.
A 3-year-old baby fingers.
I'm going to need you to stop. I don't want to laugh about this, but it's really funny.
It's so f***ed up.
No, not the situation. You little f***ing baby fingers in their shorts, G-strings, baby fingers and G-strings. They got singles, they got Washingtons and G-strings, pubic hair, G-strings,
The pubic hair.
baby fingers.
The pubic hair gets stuck around the
Stop.
finger.
I want to kick you right now.
I can't take the baby fingers. Okay.
It's a little too much for me, okay?
This is the world we live in. This is an Oshkosh. Oshkosh people. I don't like Oshkosh people. I need to stop with their bagashes and get back to normal
You
shit.
put all your Adderalls and your Cheerios today.
I didn't take anything yet today.
I'm just saying.
I took a penicillin for my tooth. Oh, okay.
Baby fingers!
he kept going, so pretty, and like holding out the dollars. He was so excited. So I'm sure that he won't be able to.
The baby said the penis shaft of the drag queen is so pretty.
Can you stop talking about babies and penis shafts, please?
This is happening.
I just can't handle this right now.
This is happening. We need to speak.
How are we not going to get demonetized for saying baby and penis shaft so close to each other 18 billion times?
I will censor it.
Penis shaft and baby. What words to get fucking censored?
Well, see, that's why these crazy people use flowery terms to make sound like lovely. And it's like, no, let's call this out for what it is. Let's describe the actual thing that's happening instead of using flowery words and trying to like cover it up. You know?
I agree, but it's still so intense. I feel like you took tiger's blood this morning.
I did.
I did that. I did that. Found the tiger, slit his throat, drank the blood from the source.
Oh, okay.
That's you today.
So that was disturbing. Okay, here's our last one. Oh, the world.
You know, maybe we did need to take two on this because you came back with a fire from hell. Like, holy shit, dude. You bottled up the fact that I was snoring last night and then threw it at this video.
Last one.
I'm leaving the country, and I could use a little help.
Anymore.
As you might imagine, being a trans woman, I'm not super excited about the direction this country is headed. I live in an area that is still relatively safe.
They're telling me my flannel's cultural appropriation.
I'm so happy they're leaving. Yay! I'll hold up a sign and say, go, Trini, go. Trini, go home, not E.T. Trini, go home. Go to Iraq or something.
They want to leave, go for it. I'm not stopping
no,
anyone.
we are not stopping you, but we will not fund it.
I live in an area that is still relatively safe for trans people, but I'd rather not be here if and when that stops being the case. So I'm leaving.
I'd rather you not be here too.
I just think it's a ridiculous, what do you call it? Counterintuitive thought? So you're saying that you're in a safe community,
But you're not safe.
but you're not safe and that's why you're leaving?
Yeah.
But you're not telling us where you live, so it's not like you live in New York City or like a big area, right? So you're not telling us where you live. There must be tons of cities, just like yours, in America.
Yeah.
Which means there are tons of safe cities for your people.
Safe cities for their people means unsafe cities for children and women.
But by his own logic,
Yeah.
there are nebulas of safety.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm so unsafe, I have to leave. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's counterintuitive.
Yeah, and I'm not arguing with them at all.
No, I'm not telling you to stay. I'm just saying that you have flawed logic.
Yeah, I mean, look at him and tell me he does not have flawed logic.
He's literally culturally appropriating lesbianism right now.
But he's doing a really bad job at it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's
the
funny.
long face, the chin, and the giant forehead. I mean, his face is like, my face is like this, his is like this. Like, have you ever seen The Mask with Cher and the kid who has he's got that shaped head.
I think I'm seeing a different The Mask than you're seeing. I'm thinking about
No offense to the actual kid who ended up dying and stuff, but
I'm thinking about the comedy The Mask with what's his name? Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. No, this is a different one.
And
This is based on a true story.
I have not
Anyway,
seen The Mask.
They know what I'm talking about, don't you? Leave in comments below. You know.
You know what I'm talking about too. You should have just started with, have you seen The Mask? There's also like the Iron Mask. There's like a ton of The Mask movies. How vague can you be?
I said with Cher.
Yeah, after
that
I
was
said
enough.
yes.
Okay.
Leaving by the end of the year with my fiance to live in a place that has more constitutional protections for people like me. However, moving in
People in a marriage with slow
Protections. Hold on. What are protections? Protections is something that keeps you safe. Safety, meaning not being physically harmed.
You can have your property harmed and that would be unsafe.
Yeah, but people whose property are being harmed right now are people with like Teslas. I mean, they're rich, so they can afford it. But I mean,
if you are because property damage makes you unsafe. If your home's getting damaged, you're not safe.
well, he didn't talk about his home being damaged. He's
I'm
not
just
even
saying
like
it's
telling
not
us
excluded
what.
to just violence, is what I'm saying. Safety protections is not limited to simply violence.
Gotcha.
That's what you said. You said it had to be violence. Play the tape back.
I'll debunk you right now. Ready?
Are you gonna say?
What- When they say they're unsafe, that means violence to them. Just like words are violence to them.
Yes, but property damage can also be violence.
Okay.
There's
I'm
things
not
that
arguing.
don't feel you're not. I don't have to just punch you in the face to be violent towards you. You know.
What could you say you're a jerk and that's violence? Can you be arrested for
No,
calling me a name?
I don't think that that's unsafe at all.
Right, but they would call that violence.
They're looking for like more protections for their
Idea of violence?
their rights to transition. They're not looking against violence or anything. They just want to be able to be around kids and transition.
No, you can't be around kids. If that's violence to you, not being allowed to be around kids and talk about sex stuff. Because I don't know what else they're talking about. What else is he talking
not
about?
allowing people to transition, like
You mean children?
minors.
Children. Okay.
or adults.
That's
in
predatory.
in their head. In their brains,
Yeah.
they believe that they won't they're gonna start with kids and then adults won't be able to transition, and then you're gonna have the KKK for. So currently, all these safe spaces are still safe spaces, and they're still trying to protect dumbasses like you with your basic human rights that everyone needs to live, and you're sitting here being like, "I need more."
No, they don't have basic human rights. They have privileges now. They have things that women don't even have.
The places they live are still even enforcing what they believe are their human rights. All we want to give them is real basic human rights, like we all have, you know. But like people
In
like
that
just
category.
leave. Go home.
Please.
Go ahead.
Go home.
Find a new
Go
home.
home to where you belong, in a safe space. But away from children, please. Like on an island where you think there's children, but it's just a whole bunch of grown men identifying as 14-year-olds.
We'll tell them they got tickets to Epstein Island, but it's all just
There you go. You can fuck each other. Leave everyone else alone.
Is expensive, generally, let alone moving to a whole ass other country. I'm leaving the country.
Okay. Well, no one's giving you money, and if they do, I feel sorry for them, but maybe not. Like and subscribe, everyone.
comment below.
Join our memberships and share the video. Comment below. What are your opinions on these videos? Did I go too far?
Were you guys also getting over the baby finger thing? Because I'm sorry, that was a little too much for me on a morning. I have to go to work after this. I just can't think about that for the rest of my day.
I apologize. Bye.
Bye.